West Seventh World Podcast.
Hello. Do we have to keep telling them who we are?
I think we do. I'm Amy.
Okay, I'm Hunter still.
It's October 9th, 2017. Happy anniversary, by the way.
Happy anniversary. Thank you, Shannon.
Thanks, Shannon.
Yeah, we need that friendly reminder.
Yeah.
As we do every year.
Yeah. How long have we been married?
13. I'm saying 13 years.
I'll go with it.
Okay,
I'll
good.
go with 13. All right. I should be lucky.
Uh-huh.
All right. What news do we have?
Food bank donation. We decided to, during the month of September, donate 10% of all sales to the Houston Food Bank to help with their hurricane recovery efforts. And how much did we raise?
We were able to donate $2,000.
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you
Yep.
for your support.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What have we got going on this month?
This month we have some classes going on. We have Halloween Monster class coming up, Felted Soap.
Felted Soap Monster.
Felted Soap.
Felted Soap Monsters.
Yeah, and I've been giving assurances from our spinning instructor who's running that class that the monsters will be terrifying and scary and not at all adorable. Mel. Thank you.
We also have an introduction to the lace shawl that Jen Nevitt's going to teach. It is a worsted weight lace shawl, so if you have never done lace before, this is a good introduction. It's not going to take you forever, and it's not tiny itty bitty fingering, but you can get some experience reading lace charts and practicing your slip knits and yarn overs and all the stuff that goes with lace.
Also, we are once again offering Introduction to Spinning Wheel. The class keeps filling up, so as long as it keeps filling up, we're going to keep offering it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Jen's also doing Ravelry Beyond the Basics, so if you are not that experienced with Ravelry, maybe you want to learn how to search products or enter your own stash or enter your own projects into Ravelry, Jen can take you by the hand and show you the way. Bring your iPad or tablet with you to that class. It'll be a lot of fun.
Good deal.
We also have that Leon Alexander trunk show on the 21st.
Yes, October 21st, Leon Alexander Trunk Show. He is going to have a new array of Halloween-based colors.
I think I'm going to wear my Halloween costume.
Oh, yeah? Which
Yeah.
one?
It's a surprise.
Is it the one we discussed?
It's a surprise.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, I did tell you.
Yeah, y'all are probably going to have to show up just for that.
So, speaking of the intro to the wheel class, I'm a little tired because I stayed up all last night spinning yarn.
It has been
For
quite the
last
week.
day. Yeah.
Quite the
last day of Spinzilla was last night. And not only did we, every year, a dragon comes to our house for the month of October, and he lands on our house. And so it's a little bit of a process, coaxing that dragon to land on the house.
Yeah, he needs help to get up on the roof.
Yeah, it involves a ladder, and every year we're like, I'm not getting up there. And he's like, I'll get up there, but...
And she thinks she doesn't have to help, but
yeah.
she has to help.
So the person that's up there only has to go up the ladder one time. The person who helps has to go up the ladder one-handed several times.
I was happy to do that, but you wanted me to get on top of the house.
I didn't want to be on top of the house.
Just
so
harden
I
up,
took
Amy.
a short stick.
Harden up.
Then I told him he had to come back down to get the extension cords, and he's like, "It's no small feat getting up and down this ladder."
No,
And I'm like,
the problem.
I've been doing it.
The problem is getting over the ledge and onto the ladder.
We'll
That's
put a
like,
picture in. We'll
you
put
know,
a picture in to show you.
Okay, I have a little bit of a thing when it comes to heights. Not a big fan, but usually on Sundays for dinner, I may have a few beers with dinner, and that is what actually gets
That
me up the
liquid
ladder.
courage?
That's my
Up
liquid
that
courage
ladder?
right there. That's what gets me up the ladder. But don't ask me to do it more than once.
All the kids that live on the street always run down, and they're like, "Yeah, you're putting out the dragon."
Uh-huh.
It's adorable, and we're like terrified, shaking them.
Yeah, at least they're enthusiastic, and
we'll
we're
put a picture. Evelyn took a picture.
Oh, did
Alright.
she? Good.
She did. Yeah. So after we helped the dragon get on the house last night, I went back in and I spun and I spun and I spun, and I didn't. I was spinning this really cool Anzula. I called it unicorn hair. It's so pretty. But I didn't get it plied, but I got it spun, so I can count that for my yardage. But then, that was 11:45. I got the 2 plies finished spinning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stayed up another hour and a half plying it together. But I think it was worth it. Check that sparkle out.
Very nice.
Yeah, and look, there's my unicorn frappuccino progress keeper that Don Roski's got me. Isn't it adorable? But check out the sparkle on that. So worth it. I think
Well
I'm gonna
done.
do a weaving project maybe with it to show off the texture.
You gonna take over that loom in the back?
No, that's Anne's loom.
All right.
We wanted to show some other yarns that our team has spun.
Yes.
Speaking of Anne, this is some of her hand spun. She spins usually on a drop spindle, and then she weaves this into these gorgeous pillows that she's making. So that's some beautiful hand spun of Anne's. You want to show us your spindle?
Yeah, sure.
Your
Okay,
spinning.
so when we get to the point that we talk about our projects that we're working on and you see my lack of progress on mine, part of the reason for that is because we've been spinning, and I, inspired by all the Spinzilla folks, have decided to learn how to spin. This is kind of my first rodeo. So I used a Turkish drop spindle, and this is my first attempt. Right here, it's a bit of a mess. There it is. And then I'm eventually going to want to try to ply it. So my second attempt, I think, turned out a little bit better, but there it is right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, work in progress.
All right, let's see what else we have in here. This one is Sarah's. It's a merino wool. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's so light. It's light and fluffy.
Nice.
Yeah. This one is Amy's. She also did hers on a Turkish drop spindle. And she's got some purple sparkle. She blended this fiber on a blending board before she started and made rollags with some sparkle. Beautiful. Beautiful. This one is Phyllis's. This is merino. Really pretty chunky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That one's mine. That one's mine. Okay. I have a few of Mel's because Mel's our spinning instructor and she spins a lot. But okay, so this one is a really beautiful. She's calling it Handmade Hallows, Alpaca, Fin, BFL, Fire. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Firestar, Soft Silk, Mohair, Angelina, Arabian Nights. And she used her ladybug.
And she mentioned that she did not expect the difficulty that she encountered in spinning this, but at the same time, it's got like, what, 9 different fibers?
Is
in
it the mohair?
That is, I don't know. But that is quite the combination.
Mohair can be evil.
Mm.
Okay, this is another one of Mel's. This is the same Anzula Stargazer that my purple was, but I think she spun 2 whole bats, and so she got this giant, beautiful skein of yarn. So pretty. I hope the sparkle's coming through on this because in person, it's gorgeous. Okay, and this is the Frabjous silk hankies that she prepped and spun, and it is so soft. And I'm not going to undo the hank because I don't know if it'll go back in a hank if I untwist the hank. But this is 217 yards.
Wow.
Tiny. Just for perspective, this is 230 yards of some merino that I spun with the same weight, but this one's really soft.
Mm.
Okay, and then also we have This is Kristen's Falkland. So pretty. And I
Very nice.
saved possibly the most adorable one for last. Kristen is going to Rhinebeck, and we're all jealous. And so she made this core spun. Hello.
Oh, sorry. Go on. Go ahead.
Hello. She looks like your elbow right in front of my
Was it right there?
Yes.
Okay, you can talk now. Stop.
She made this core spun beauty with tiny felted sheep perched upon the strands of her hand spun, and leaves. They're sheep and leaves. And it's perfect for fall. And for the and for Rhinebeck. How cute is that?
Can I see that?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's very nice.
All right. So, that was a little taste of our Spinzilla competition. We had a lot of fun this week. And probably won't spin again until next year.
Yeah, I need to get back to knitting. This
That
is-
was really fun. My goal was mainly just to better my spinning and to get a little bit finer on the spinning, and I think I achieved that. And I came out with some product that I think I'll really enjoy using.
very nice. My
Knitting with
goal,
weaving.
my goal was to do it at all, and I think I achieved that.
All right. Hey, do we have any new products?
New products, yes we do.
What's new in the shop?
We have got a new shipment of long-awaited hedgehog fibers.
Tell me more.
We have got sock yarn, all the sock yarn. We've got some new colors, some restock as well. New colors include Spell.
Kind of reminds me of Purple Rain. It's looking kind of blue. On
Yeah, that looks
water.
kind of, that does
Yeah,
look kind
it's
of blue,
purple.
but it's really extremely purple. TCU people, heads up. Fool's Gold is another one I believe is new.
I like that, but I feel like we've had that one.
No, we had a similar one to that, but not that. And then Poison is also new.
That's a beautiful, beautiful pinky red.
Mm-hmm. And then this one is, I don't believe it's new, but I really like it. It's called Hurricane, which is, you know, topical. And then Dragonfly is just one that looks neat. And then that's pretty much it for the sock yarn, but we have other hedgehog fibers.
New to our shop. Some new products for our shop.
That is
What are
correct.
they, Hunter?
Let's see.
Tell us more.
First of all, we've got Bulky. We've got Hedgehog Chubby in about 5 different colors. This one is Monet, Hula Hoop, which we have in a few weights, and Bubble, which is always popular. Mm-hmm. And
These
then,
could be some really fun, fast projects.
oh yeah,
Uh-huh. And what else?
and if we don't sell any of those, I will totally knit up a shop sample on that because it'll take
If
like
we-
a day
We
at most.
don't sell any.
Okay, and then finally, we have got minis. And basically, it's a bag of all different colors. So we've got one of each color, so get them while they last. And here's just a few examples of the colors.
Lovely.
Mhm.
Lovely. We also have little travel Lolo bars. A lot of different scents. These are fantastic. We have the man scent for our male knitters. Rub that on your hands and fingers anywhere that's dry when you're knitting. Helps your cuticles and everything. And they smell
You
fantastic.
seem to have forgotten one.
Oh yeah.
There's that over there too.
Another new thing we got, if you didn't pick up a pair of these at Stitches, Texas, these are the super snips that everybody's crazy about. For under $3, these little super snips are the sharpest, tiniest little. You can put them in every. I always have a different knitting bag, almost every day it seems like, and I never have a pair of scissors. So those are awesome.
Very nice. What makes them super?
I think because they're so sharp. Look how sharp they are.
Okay, I think I get it.
And they're tiny and they're really sharp. Some of these little snips don't cut very well. These probably can't make it on the airplane with.
Get a little stabby with them.
Yeah.
Be bad.
Yeah. Don't let your kids play with them.
Nope.
Adorable as they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a little pair of snips in this little thing I got, and they just don't work very well. So it's good to know that some of them at that size do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else is new?
What else is new?
Ever since we've been open, we have people asking us, do you have that big giant yarn for arm knitting? Do you have that giant yarn to make those giant blankets with? And we've always said, no, it's too, you really don't want to make a blanket out of that. What it is it's basically just roving. And so I actually bought some from an online company before we opened the shop. I would say a few months before we opened the shop, I actually bought some from one of the companies that you see all the time. And I opened the box, and it was literally a giant ball of unspun roving. And I knit up part of a big thing with it, and even just knitting with it with your arm. I got giant needles, but the giant needles are really awkward. Even just knitting with it started to fall apart.
Uh-huh.
So, and then if you really research it, that's the problem with those giant blankets. They're really for looks only. They're not, you can't really actually use them. You can't wash them. You can't let your pets on them. You can't let your children on them. You can't sit on them.
Yeah, I had a customer come in once who was inquiring about that because she wanted to knit a blanket to take to sporting
yeah.
events, outdoor sporting events, and I was like, if you were to make this, it could not leave the house.
Yeah.
It would have to stay.
So during Spinzilla, I actually took that giant roving out, and we all actually we spun it. We're spinning it, and this is what came in the box, and this is what you would make the blanket out of, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, but look how just delicate it is. And actually this is some of it spun up. It spins wonderfully. So we had a ton of it to spin, but I really like the look of those giant blankets, and we finally found a company called Little Dandelion who their process is actually to felt the roving first so that it doesn't fall apart when you try to care for it. Here,
You got it? You got the strength for this?
So,
Need a hand there?
this is the K1S1 yarn, felted roving to make the blankets out of, from Little Dandelion in Australia.
This is, 5 kilograms?
Yeah, 5 kilograms.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then we also offer it in 1 kilogram.
So you could make like a smallish throw blanket with this, and with this you could make a what am I trying to say? You can make a scarf. It's pretty heavy though. I'm not sure if you really want to wear it as a scarf, but you can make a cowl. That would be cool. A basket, a really pretty yarn bowl or basket.
What about like a pillow cover or something?
Yeah, pillow covers, pillows, stuff like that.
Now, obviously, you can't make something to the scale of like this right here.
Yeah.
But it would be something a little bit more reasonable.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Those were really fun. They come wrapped in these really pretty linen cloths, like little babies. They look like they're so cute. They come We were just carrying them around all day, giving
This
them
is
little pats.
this is the environment that I work in.
They were cute. So, what you got going on? What are you working on?
Oh, okay. So yeah, I already mentioned that Cal progress has kind of slowed down a little bit because of Spinzilla, but we will pick back up. I'm somewhere between like a third and halfway through it, probably. Here is where we are
Looks
at.
nice. That's really nice for your first color work.
Thank you.
It's really good.
I've been enjoying it. The ribbing was a little bit more of a challenge, but once I got into the meat of it, it is actually really enjoyable. It's fine.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So, my color work sweater for the Ashland class I've been working on. I didn't work on it all this week because I was spinning, so I took a little break from it. But I did get a little bit further. I got to the point where you start putting in your steeking stitches, and those go right above the armholes right here. You just build in five extra striped stitches right here. So this is where we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut those stitches and make the armholes. I think I'm about halfway finished. And so maybe by class on Thursday evening I might be ready. I don't know if we are gonna steek or if we're gonna start the sleeves, but so far it's, I would say, about to here. And it's so, you can't even see the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
I still have faith that once I get it on, it won't be quite so big.
Have faith, Amy.
Might be your sweater
Okay.
or sweater vest.
That's more my speed.
We'll see. And since I wasn't working on this, one, because I was spinning, and two, because my classmate was out of town. Trish was out of town, so I promised her I wouldn't work on it while she was gone because she didn't take it with her. So what do? Start another project.
Yes.
You do. So, when we were at TNNA, the Prism booth anywhere, the Prism booth at Stitches, Texas was gorgeous. And if you were there, you probably saw this project too. It's a kit. And I was like, everybody loves kits. Let's buy some kits. This looks like an easy, quick, fun little kit. So I took it home to start on it. It's the Wings of Dreams tunic or scarf. And I'm going to do the scarf because I thought it would be the easy way out.
How's that working out for you, Amy?
So this is what it's eventually going to look like. This scarf, it's really pretty. It's got so what you have to do, so you have your mohair, and you have to wind the sparkle yarn into 6 little bobbins. So I have 6 little balls of yarn that I've wound from the 2 skeins of yarn, and I've got the giant mohair. So I've got 7 separate strings hanging from my bag. And let me tell you how much fun mohair lace is.
Just the most fun?
It's the most.
The best, really.
If you're looking for a challenge, this will drive you nuts. I really hope the payoff.
Aren't we?
Is worth it.
Aren't you making this so that we, in theory, can sell these kits?
Yeah, but
so you're not selling it. You're not selling it at all.
We should do a class on it. I think once you get started, it's not so bad. But the set, it's gonna be pretty. Here it is on a white background. But you've got seven little strings coming out of your bag to manage.
Which is just really awesome if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Not
I
at all
guess-
terrible.
Yeah. If you're used to doing 2 at a time socks and managing, or color work and managing your strands that way and by turning and twisting your bag, it's not a big deal. It's just sometimes seeing the mohair stitches is a little hard, especially the knit 2 togethers and the yarn overs and stuff. But I think
And by hard, you mean easy and fun, correct?
it's so fun. You want to make one. So
Yeah.
I started that. Anything else you got going on?
No, I'm still awash in your sales pitch here.
This might be one of those projects that just
It's going to be great to make.
it's gonna be
Yeah, it's going to be so good.
it's gonna be so nice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you just keep on keeping on.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think
Nailed it.
that's all we have. That's all we have for you today.
Yep.
Tune in next time.
All right. Bye, y'all.